my lovelies, welcome back to my channel Your Thoughts Create. I am a personal mentor and can help you to have a specific person back in your life or anything you want in your life going forward. If you do want mentoring, feel that you can't do it on your own, then please see the description box below the video. So in this video I wanted to cover sort of creating resistance and attaching your negative thoughts to situations. So, as you know, I am more into the law of assumption than the law of attraction. The law of assumption is what is happening all the time. You are constantly thinking, you are constantly assuming things, you are believing things, you've got your thoughts, okay, your insecurities, fears, doubts as well, okay. Not saying that everything in your life is a negative, but where you are seeing things in your life that are not serving you, the outside world is a mirror of your inner world. So when your outside world is looking pretty shit and you're not happy with it, you have to look at the thoughts you are having about that area in your life that you are not enjoying. As I always say, nobody should play a victim in their own movie or an extra in anybody else's. You should be the leading role in your movie and everybody is an extra in your movie. So I have done my videos on this channel in order for you to sort of build up the concept that you are a creator and not a reactor. You are constantly thinking, you are therefore constantly creating. Your thoughts that you are giving all the time that you are thinking is getting pushed out into your 3D. So let's look at where you're causing resistance and you are attaching negative meanings to things. So you're wanting an SP back in your life. You haven't heard from them, say, for a couple of months, weeks, whatever, okay. But every time you are thinking about them, you are dwelling on the fact that they are not contacting you, that you've had perhaps an argument that has caused them to not contact you anymore, or they've just ghosted you for no reason, you don't know why. So you are focusing on the negatives. They're not calling me, they blocked me, we had an argument, they can't forgive me probably, okay. But it's all things that you are reacting to and then assuming. So you are reacting to the things that they've done, blocked you, not calling you, and you are playing that over and over again. You are reacting to your, you are creating your thoughts, okay, you are then assuming on their behalf. I'm assuming on their behalf that they are thinking this, that and the other. They haven't told you, so instead you are assuming. You are going into your thoughts and you are assuming all sorts of things. The law of assumption, what you assume, okay, is what you're going to embed on your subconscious mind. It's going to get pushed out there. So when your person is not contacting you or has blocked you, okay, you don't want to keep seeing that happen. So assume, okay, instead telling yourself that they are just busy, they are going to contact you, you know, they're always contacting me, they are constantly pursuing me, they send me such loving messages. You have to assume what you want to be seeing and not what you don't want to be seeing. So, you know, when I'm confronted with something, it's because of two reasons, okay. It is one, because I can trace it back to a thought I was having a couple of days ago or a couple of weeks ago that I kept thinking about and then it played out. Because your current 3D is your past thoughts playing out. So when you are thinking something, you are creating that as your new future. So whether it's negative or positive, you are constantly creating. So sometimes when I do start to have negative thoughts, they come up a couple of days later or whatever, okay, and they start playing out. But I can trace that back. I can think, hands up, yeah, I'm guilty as charged. You know, I did have those thoughts. So yes, that's why it's come to play. I am, however, because I've been, consciously creating for 4 years now, I do know when I am consciously watching my thoughts all day long. So it's very rare that I do have negatives. Other times it is because something does happen that I wasn't expecting. I cannot trace my thoughts back to it. There's no way I was thinking anything about that. I was not expecting that to happen. Okay, but it's how I react and respond. Am I going to go to the old Sophia, have a complete meltdown and think the worst and assume all the worst and go in with my brain going, blah, 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 telling me 120,000 things of what I don't want to be seeing? Or am I going to go forward as me, as the new Sophia, the creator of my reality, who is now consciously creating and not unconsciously creating all the crap, okay, and just say, it's fine. I'm not going to be fazed by it, wasn't expecting it, but that's not what I want to be seeing. This is the outcome, and remaining focused on the outcome. So I am not attaching a negative fuck my life meaning to it. I am attaching, no, I'm not having that. It's my reality. I don't want to see that in my reality. This is what I want to be seeing. And I assume and, affirm the fuck out of what I do want to be seeing and not what I don't. So that is my new reality and not what I didn't want to be seeing. So when you are not hearing from your person and you are telling yourself they blocked me, you are perhaps visualizing them blocking you, okay, you're seeing that blocked sign, your ass is blocked, okay, or whatever, okay, and you are putting all the negative meanings into it. You have to stop doing that, because that is what you will keep seeing happen. We don't want that to happen. We don't want them blocking you. We don't want them not calling you. We don't want them doing anything, whatever they're doing, wherever you are in your relationship, whatever it is you want in your life. Money, if you keep assuming you haven't got any money, okay, and everything you think and you feel and you are talking about to other people is getting put out there, and you will experience it. So even if you are trying to think positively, but then you bump into a friend or a family member asks you about something and you are the negatives, you are keeping that in place. You have to totally blank what you don't want, as if it's over here. This is everything you don't want. I don't want it. I don't want that. Okay? Not interested. Turn your back on it. This is what I want, and you have to stay focused in what you want. You have to believe that you are the creator of your reality. You have always been creating your reality. And like I say, it's based on two things. One is that you are thinking it and it will happen, even though what you're assuming. Your brain is always chuntering away. You are always thinking, you are always having conversations with people in your head, with conversations with yourself in your head. You are constantly throughout the day thinking. So it's going to get projected out. It has to. Just like the law of gravity. You're not questioning every day how you are being kept on this earth. You don't think about the law of gravity every day. Just like we don't think about our thoughts creating. Your subconscious mind is keeping your body functioning. We don't have to consciously think, oh, I must remind myself to breathe. I must remember to keep my heart beating. I must remember to keep the blood pumping around my body or whatever, okay? That is your subconscious mind keeping your body alive. You can consciously create instead of unconsciously creating. So you can write down a list of things if that helps. Okay, I'm going to actually sit down and look at my negative thoughts every time I think about my SP, what thoughts are coming to the surface as my dominant thoughts. They don't love me. They've told me to drop off the face of the earth. They told me they're not ready for a relationship. They've told me they love somebody else. You know, what is it you are seeing? And write it down. Then on the other side, to each of those negative comments that you've made, turn it into what you do want to be seeing. No, they're head over heels in love with me. They love me, adore me, only have eyes for me, can't function without me in their life, okay? They're constantly pursuing me, messaging me, telephoning me, whatever you want to be seeing. Don't keep causing resistance by attaching negative meanings to things in your life. Because like I say, it's either because you've been thinking about it and those thoughts are playing out, or if you can't remember thinking about it, it's because you reacted. It was a negative reaction and you have kept that in place. As I've said in my other videos, words, events, and situations have no meaning until you attach your meaning into it. So watch your thoughts, because you are constantly creating. Stop focusing on things that you don't want to see in your life and focus on things you do, as if it's already happened. That is it. That is how it is happening. As if you're writing a diary entry at the end of the day about how your day was. No, this is what happened when that event cropped up. Okay, so everything in your life, there is always a positive to a negative. So if you feel that you can't, it's just going around in your head, you can't get it out, write it down, break it down. So what am I thinking every time I think about money? What am I thinking every time I think about a certain person? What am I thinking about every time I think about my SP or myself? Whatever, okay, write it down. Look at where the negatives are and change each negative into what you do want. Not what you think is possible or what you think you should get, or, you know, don't put yourself down. See yourself succeeding in everything in your life. I hope this video has helped you. Love and light.